Hi,
Hey Daryl, how are you?
good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
My wife Nooper joining us tonight, Jackie.
Oh, good. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. We'll
Good.
just give it another minute. Let's just see if anybody else hops on.
I'm gonna go see if my dog would join us.
Usually they like to. All right. All right, so for anybody who does not watch this live, just gonna go over the things that you're gonna need for this workout. We don't need a band, but I'm gonna use this band to warm up. We're gonna add additional lifting exercises in tonight. So I'm gonna be using heavier dumbbells and lighter dumbbells. We're gonna be targeting shoulders, back, biceps, triceps, chest, legs, basically the whole bit, and throw in obviously some cardio. So for everybody else who's hopping on live, you guys know the drill and what we need. But we'll just give everybody one more minute to get set up, and then we're going to go ahead and get started.
What I missed part of that. What are the heavy weights? Do we need heavy weights or dumbbells? What?
Yeah, we're going to be using heavier weights, lighter weights, so just a variety, whatever you need for bicep curls, rows. That's definitely going to be preference, but definitely heavier than what you'll use for shoulders, I would think.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. It is quarter of, so I'm going to just start with the band and just bring it around the front and around the back and side to side, just opening up our shoulders and our chest. You should feel a little bit of tension release from right up in here, your traps. Again, side to side and down. And you're going to go ahead and just reach down towards your toes. Just kind of hang there for a minute. Sway side to side. And place your hands down on the floor, squat down, extend the hips, and roll up slow. Again, reach down, squat, extend the hips, roll up. One more time. Reach, squat, extend, roll up. Very good. Ankle grabs. Don't mind my voice. I have allergies and I'm completely stuffed up. So this is going to be really interesting trying to teach you guys and work out at the same time. Keep your knees next to each other when you do this. We're only doing 1 to 2 counts per side. We don't want to do any static stretching until the very end. So we just want to keep dynamic movements as our priority before our workout. One more time. Very good. Knee to chest. Again, just quick. We're just getting the joints and our hips moving. All right, just twist side to side. Keeping your knees slightly bent. So we're going to do the same thing that we did last Tuesday. And we are going to basically run through everything 3 times in a row. Instead of breaking it up, we're just going to go through everything, and then we'll go through it a second and third time. So the first, you know what? I'm just going to demonstrate all the exercises. There's 10 total. That way you guys are going to see them once, and then we'll get started. So first exercise is going to be somewhat of a burpee. So let me just move you down a tiny bit here. Okay. So we're not jumping up in the air. Of course, if you want to make it more challenging, you can. But I'm going to reach instead and then jump out, jump in, and just reach. I'm just trying to mix things up, but go ahead and jump if you'd like. You can also add the push-up if you want to as well. Second exercise is going to be side raises with your lighter dumbbells for your shoulders. elbows are slightly bent, you have an overhand grip, and you're lifting just parallel to the floor and across from your shoulders, not higher, okay? Again, knees are soft, weights in our heels so that we're not arching or leaning back. Breathing out, core is tight, and down. Exercise number 3, a reverse lunge with an elbow lift. This again is going to target the shoulders. So you're going to start with your dumbbells basically by your armpits, okay? You're going to do a reverse lunge and then lift those elbows out. Alternating with the lunge, elbows up. So that's what it looks like. Nothing moves, just the elbows. Number 4, a standing chest fly. Elbows are bent. They are again across from your shoulders. You're just going to open up to an overhand grip and close. Open and close. Good. And you don't have to close all the way. You're just going right across from your shoulder. Next up, we have mountain climbers. Hands are under the shoulders, and we're just jogging in place. Modified, you just gently tap the floor. After that, we're going to go into a low plank and just hold the low plank. And then we're going to move on to bicep curls, just a regular standard underhand grip curl. Then we're going to move on to a bent over row. Elbows come up and slowly lower. Okay, then we're back down to a plank with shoulder taps, alternating tapping each shoulder, the opposite hand. Tap, tap, tap. And then the last exercise will be tricep extension. So we're going to lay back. You guys know these, elbows stay put. And we're going to isolate the triceps. All right? So, any questions about any of those? I know they were briefly demonstrated, but otherwise we're going to go ahead and begin. So I will tell you guys when to switch to the next exercise. We're starting with the jump outs with a reach. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach high. Tight abs. Make sure you keep your core tight as you reach up. Few more to go. Last 2. All right, nice job. Bring those arms down, grab your light dumbbells for your shoulder raises. If you've never done these, start with the lightest dumbbells you have. If you have done these, you know what to do. Elbows are soft, here we go. Up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. You're lifting from your abs, okay? Squeeze the abs on the way up. And lower slow. Good. Make sure that if these are getting heavy and you find yourself doing this, get those elbows up, drop the weight. Lighter weight. Couple more. And use your breath to your advantage. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Give me one more. All right, and shake it out. We're going to move on to our reverse lunges with our elbow lift. Take your time when you guys do these lunges, okay? Back and down, pressing through the front heel to come back up. Make sure you alternate. I think I just messed up. Think of this elbow raise like the chicken dance. Nothing moves, just the elbows lift. Everything else stays in place. We have 2 more to go. Should feel this a little bit in the shoulders now. Last one. All right, very good. And we have a standing chest fly. I'm gonna use the same white dumbbells because I've already trained chest this week, but if you guys wanna go a little heavier, go for it. Starting with a neutral grip, turning out to an overhand grip. Now, make sure your knees are soft and you're squeezing your glutes because you don't wanna do this, okay? Everything has to be engaged so that you're not hurting your lower back. Open and close, here we go. Take your time. Nice job. Your elbows do not have to touch. You really just want to come back across from your shoulders. Couple more. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbells down. We are going to move on to mountain climbers. I will show everybody and anyone who watches this later. Again, the modified version, you're just tapping your toes gently to the floor. Otherwise, if you're running, I do not want you tapping your toes to the floor because you're just going to be banging your joints and you don't want to do that. So for example, you don't want to do this. You just want to run, keeping the toes up, okay? That way you're not slamming your toes down into the floor. All right, here we go. And then we're following that up with a low plank. 3, 2, 1. And hold. Come down to a low plank. And hold. Keep breathing. Bring your feet apart if you need to. And gently drop the knees. Place your hands on the floor. Stretch those abs. Push back up to a high plank. Walk your hands in. And roll up slow. All right, we're going to move on to bicep curls, bent over rows, shoulder tap planks, and tricep extensions. And then that'll complete our first circuit. I don't have the right weight for my bicep curls, so I'm going to go with these little dinky 3 pounds. But I'm going to stand to the side so I can show you my form. Shoulders are back, not forward. Okay, we're going to open up that chest. There he is, or she. And curl, lower slow. Exhale as you curl. This is how we work the abs without doing an ab exercise. You have to breathe and engage. Nice and slow in the downward phase. Give me 5 more curls. Inhale down, exhale up. One more. And finish out that last rep. All right, so moving on to the bent over row. I want to show you how you can do 2 at a time or 1 at a time. Typically, I do 1 at a time if I'm at the gym and I have a heavier weight. If I have lighter weight, I'll do 2 at a time. So let me just show you both. So I have 15s right now. So I would do my flat back. Notice that my knees, my hips, and my armpit make a triangle. So that's what we want to go for. Our back is super flat, the weight's in our heels and our glutes. So I'm going to pick up the weights with my heels, and I'm going to bend the elbows, dragging them up, squeezing my back, squeezing my glutes, and lowering down. Squeeze and lower. That's too heavy, you feel it in your back at all, you want to lean on something, chest facing the floor, and you're going to do 1 at a time. All right, here we go. Whatever's best for you. So if you're doing 1 at a time, I will also tell you when to switch. All right, 3, 2, 1. Exhale up, inhale down. You can switch sides if you're doing singles. Two more. All right, and come down, back to the floor, alternating shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1. And rest those knees. We're going to turn around, lying on our backs. We're going to grab our tricep weighted dumbbell. So I'm going to go light with these as well. That's what I have. I'm going to keep my knees bent for lower back support. And my elbows don't move. Exhale, up. Press those abs down when you lift. Inhale, lower. You can relax the abs. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, take a quick little break. Grab some water if you need it. So we'll go through all of that 2 more times and see how much time we have left. And we can always add on if need be. So we're going to go back to the jump outs with the reaches. All right. Give you guys another minute. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, reach. Make sure you jump out to a nice solid plank. No butts up in the air. Two more. All right, shoulder raises to the side. Remember to pay attention to your breathing pattern. Inhaling as you lower slow, exhaling as you lift. Nice job, guys. If you were to inhale as you lift and your dumbbells are heavy, you're gonna be more inclined to strain. So really focus on that breathing. Use those abs. Give me 2 more reps. Push those heels down. Really ground yourself for support. Last one. Nice job. All right, we have the reverse lunge with the elbow raise. Take your time. Keep. Okay. Last 2. Really dig that front heel down using those glutes. All right, shake it out for a second before we move on to our chest fly. Okay, here we go, fists up. Again, we don't need to go too close. We just want to get our elbow right in line with our shoulder. Overhand, neutral. Keeping those elbows up. These should burn. Come on, you guys got 3 more reps. 2, 1, finish it out, and then come down. Make sure you guys finish that last rep. All right, on to mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. And slow it down. Come down to a low plank. And hold. Make sure you breathe. And lower. Very good. Place your hands to your sides. Stretch those abs. Come up to a plank. Walk your hands in. And roll up slow. Shake it out. We're going to move back to the bicep curls. Underhand grip. Here we go. Exhale up. Inhale down. Again, your knees are always soft. This is always going to be our stance. This is the best way we protect our lower back and also engage our entire core, glutes, abs, and all. Really take your time on the second part of the exercise. That's the downward phase. That's how you're really going to tone your arms. 3 more reps. All right, very good. I'm gonna now demonstrate the bent over row one at a time for anyone else who's watching this later on. So we're gonna just do 6 per side. So if you're doing them 2 at a time, you're gonna do 12 total. Make sure you get that chest flat to the floor and begin. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Do not open up that chest. Keep both shoulders square to the floor. One more and then we'll switch. Last rep. All right. Last thing that we have, shoulder taps, tricep extensions, back down to the floor. We're doing 20 taps and begin. Very good. Come on down, nice and slow. Roll on over, grab your light dumbbells. Tricep extensions are last. Make sure when you inhale, everything can relax. When you exhale and you extend those arms, you're pushing those abs down into the floor, flattening that back, okay? We want to work those abs every single time we have the chance, which is with pretty much every exercise. Inhale down, exhale, engage. Three, 2, and last one, and come down. Grab a sip of water, and we'll come up and get back to round number 3. We're starting with the jump outs. Give you guys a few more seconds. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach. Really explode when you're reaching. Reach as high as you can. One more rep. All right, nice job. Now we're on to lateral raises. Catch your breath. And here we go. Get your stance right, knees soft, pressing the heels down. And you're exhaling as you lift. Take your time on the way down. These are also really effective if you don't have any weights that are appropriate for what you're needing for this exercise. Doing these unweighted really burns after a while, and what you could do is just tack on a few extra reps. 2 more. Control with those shoulders. Last one. All right, moving on to the reverse lunge. Roll those shoulders real quick, get them nice and loose. Going heavy on the shoulders today. Get those fists up and begin. Control the quads. Squeeze those quads. When you come up from your lunge, it's going to help you to keep your balance. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. All right. Whew. Shake it out a quick second. Then we're going to move on to our last set of chest flies. All right, you ready? Here we go. Dumbbells up. Gonna do some to the side just so you can see my form. I'm not moving at all, okay? Just isolating the arms. We're hinging at the shoulder joint. So we're using the back of the shoulder to open and our chest to close. We're also using the tops of our shoulders to keep these dumbbells up. These are really hard. They are burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Mountain climbers. So even when we do all these planks, we're working the shoulders too. So we'll really stretch those before we're finished. You guys have about 10 minutes to go. And begin. And gently drop the knees. Get in position for a low plank. And come up. Breathe. And come down. Relax. Place your hands on the floor next to you. Stretch those abs. Push those arms up. And come up to a high plank. Walk your hands in. Woo. Roll up nice and slow. All right, moving on to bicep curls. Last set. Make sure you guys take your time with these. You're finishing out each rep, even the last one. Two more reps here. Finish that slow and move on to the bent over row. Make sure you squeeze the shoulder blades and lower slow. If you feel this in your back whatsoever, switch to singles. There's obviously no point in risking lower back pain later. Breathing out on the way up. If you're doing singles, you can switch. All right. And we have shoulder taps on the ground. Come on up to a high plank. Begin. And come down. Tricep extensions. We moved through these really quickly, so I'll probably add on some abs at the end here before we stretch. We have a little more time. All right, here we go. Remember what I said about working the abs? One more. All right, relax. So since we have some more time and we're gonna go heavier on the legs tomorrow night, we have class tomorrow instead of Thursday, we're gonna go ahead and do some more chest. So the next thing that we're gonna do is a chest fly and a bicycle crunch. So the first thing looks just like this, elbows are soft. Just gonna open, nothing touches the floor except for the very back of your triceps. Then you're gonna exhale, again, pressing the abs down. Inhale, relax. Exhale, close. So we'll do those first. And in between those, we're gonna get our head, neck, and shoulders up, shoulder blades off the floor, and we're gonna go ahead and do bicycle crunches. And when you do these, each leg extends all the way, not little short extensions, okay? Full extension. And you're really crunching up and slightly over. You don't wanna twist too far. All right, chest flies, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. And take your time on the lowering phase. Exhale, press the abs down. All right, let's move right on to the bicycle crunches. Keep breathing. And relax. Take a quick second, hug your knees to your chest, and then we're gonna go ahead for round number 2. Grab your dumbbells when you're ready. Here we go. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, close. One more rep. All right, bicycle crunches. Relax, hug your knees to your chest. We have one more round. All right, grab your dumbbells, last set of chest flies, and begin. So your elbows are slightly bent here. They don't hinge at all during the movement. They just stay exactly the same the entire time, just as if they're frozen in place. So you don't want to bend any further or unbend any further. Give me 2 more reps. Last one. Very good. Okay. Last set of bicycle crunches. And relax. Hug your knees to your chest. While you're here, I'm just going to have you gently roll your knees to the side. Ideally, you want your left, if you're rolling your knees to the right, you want your left shoulder to be able to be flat on the ground. Usually that's really hard to do, so if you had a foam roller, you could put that between your knees so that your left leg's a little higher. And other side. Knees back to center. We're going to do figure 4. Switch. All right, we can sit up. And we're going to cross one arm straight in front of us and press it in nice and straight. Press it in right into your chest. Switch. And stretch out your chest. Link your fingers behind you. Make sure your palms are facing you, facing your back. And relax. Roll the shoulders back and front. Good. Round your back. Palms face you again. Exhale. And reach up inside. Other side. All right. Okay, guys, great job. You are all finished. Everybody feel okay?
Jackie, good work.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you guys joined us. It's nice to meet your wife. Remind me your first name.
Mine's Edon.
I know you. Daryl, what's your wife's name?
Newport.
Newport.
Okay. I
Super
couldn't hear. Okay. And Idan. Okay, and I was
Yeah.
pronouncing that wrong. All right, guys. So thank you so much. So tomorrow night, same time, you join the Butts and Guts link. It might say Thursday, but it's the same link. I'm the one who needs to remember that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Have a great night. Bye.
Night.
Bye.